With the Ark 2's massive 55-inch display, editing has been an experience in itself. I'm now able to see my project's entire timeline without having to zoom in and out as much. I think the curve puts me in the zone. I would say I felt more focused and immersed thanks to the 1000R curvature. Here are some benefits of a curved monitor. It includes enhanced immersion, reduced glare and distortion, and improved viewing comfort. Now, with that being said, here are some things to consider. If you have multiple people viewing the screen from various angles, it will be harder to see the monitor. Curved monitors can also take up more desk space due to their shape, and it might take some time to get used to the curve for some people. So if you're looking at curved gaming monitors, know that the lower the number, the more pronounced the curve. In this case, a 1000R curvature is intended to mirror the approximate curvature of the human eye, which is generally around 1000 millimeters or 1 meter. This design helps reduce distortion and provides a more natural field of view, making it easier to see the entire screen without having to move your eyes or your head excessively. Here's what a 1900R curved monitor looks like next to the Ark 2's 1000R curvature. Colors also look great in this monitor. I have a separate sRGB color profile for my MacBook Pro to edit videos on, and on this monitor I was also able to switch it over to sRGB, and I compared two of the monitors, well, my MacBook Pro screen with this monitor, and the colors were pretty much on par with each other. So yeah, the colors look great on this monitor. In terms of gaming, the Ark 2 features a matte mini LED LCD panel with 1056 local dimming zones, HDR10+, up to 165Hz refresh rate, AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, and 1 millisecond GTG response time. It provides exceptional black levels with vibrant contrast. This monitor gets super bright, over 1000 nits of brightness, so I hardly ever turn it up all the way. The matte display does an excellent job in absorbing light. I literally have light beaming at this monitor from the back end. It totally absorbs it. I don't even see any reflection whatsoever. It's great. I was able to achieve the full 165Hz refresh rate on my MacBook Pro while getting the max 120Hz refresh rate on my PlayStation 5. It provides an excellent gaming experience. I will say I found myself more immersed in the game, which made me more reactive and improved my overall driving experience. As for the speakers, it sounds better than some TVs. It comes with 4 corner speakers and 2 central woofers outputting a 60-watt 2.2.2 channel setup. Plus, add in the AI sound booster technology and Dolby Atmos, you pretty much don't need any other speakers for casual use. Now here's a clip showcasing the speaker. I can feel the desk shaking. You see how I like how the sound fades in.
September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget. That way for a while now. Well then, should be just another day in the office, right? I mean, last week there was a search for some missing hikers. How far could he have gone? Anyone home?
The black levels, shadows, look great.
What was that?
Just so you can get an idea of the brightness, here we have brightness set to 0%. Let's turn it up to 50%. It's already bright enough. Now 100%. This is very bright. I also have lights in the background and you cannot see the reflection of the light. The matte display with the anti-reflective coating does a great job in ignoring the lights.
Golden bird. Some say they know every secret on this island.
I do like how in this game they guide you through the wind and birds instead of having, you know, a waypoint that's highlighting your way. It looks so much better like this. Now, let's talk about multi-view. In the settings, you can choose from a bunch of different multi-view layouts. You can of course customize it to your liking and have it saved for easy access. Here, I have a Mac Mini connected on the top left, a MacBook Pro on the bottom left, a PlayStation 5 on the top right, and the YouTube app right underneath it. This takes multitasking to a whole new level. Though I would like to point out my Mac has some issues displaying at full resolution. Here, hopefully you can see my Mac Mini is displaying at what looks like maybe 720p or 1080p resolution, while the other inputs are displaying at full resolution. At first I thought whatever sound input source I was selecting was causing this, but when I unplugged everything and plugged it all back in, my MacBook Pro now was displaying at lower resolution while the Mac Mini was displaying at full resolution. Now, thinking about it, I think it could be the one connect box. You know, one cable is literally the source of connection for 4 different inputs, but hey, I'm just guessing here. But either way, it is great to have multiple sources of inputs in one massive display. One of my favorite ways to take advantage of the 4 inputs is, let's say I'm editing a video and I'm done, so I go ahead and I start exporting it. While it's exporting, I can go ahead and just start playing games on my PS5. It's pretty cool. One thing I'd like to note is that when you have 2 external sources connected, the monitor reduces the resolution and refresh rate to 1080p at 120 Hz. With 4 inputs connected, the resolution drops to 1080p at 60 Hz. Even then, the texts are sharp enough for daily work, so it gets the job done for that. For the flight simulator enthusiasts out there, this monitor has a cockpit mode. In this mode, you can rotate, tilt, and pivot the screen to immerse yourself in video or gaming content that's optimized for vertical screen. I mean, if you're like me and you don't have a whole flight simulator setup, you can still use it vertically in multi-view mode. Now, this is what made me also think maybe it's not the Mac that's having the issue, because here I have my Mac Mini, MacBook Pro, and PS5 connected, and all of them are displaying at full resolution. Either way, this is another cool way of using the monitor. It gives me a reason to lean back in my chair and relax and watch whatever's being displayed on the top, while also having other stuff going on the bottom two displays. You might already know this monitor comes with an Arc dial and a remote. The Arc dial is pretty cool. I just like the fact that you can spin it around, but with that you get options to change the settings in the monitor. One of the settings is called Flex Move Screen. With this option, you can adjust the screen to your desired size from 55-inch all the way down to 27-inch. While doing so, there's this really cool color changing Galaxy wallpaper that is displayed. It in real time changes colors of the wallpaper to match whatever's being outputted on the screen. It's quite immersive, especially when you add in the wonderful Eclipse lights on the back that can also simultaneously change colors to match your current game. If I could make improvement wishes for the Arc 3, here's what it would be. I wish I was able to charge my MacBook Pro via the USB-C port on the One Connect box. I wish the monitor could be lowered all the way down just for some added flexibility. And I hope the Arc 3, if Samsung ever makes one, is an OLED display, because it would take it to a whole another level. I think it might be the peak for the Arc series. Now here's one feature I have not mentioned, and I literally found this out while I was just using the Arc 2, and it is that it makes an incredible standing desk setup. Probably my favorite stand-up desk setup thus far. It almost feels more natural using it standing up like this than sitting down. Well, this right here was the Samsung Odyssey Ark 2. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Peace.
Killer. What is it you want from me? Is it a god of war you came to find?
You don't really want war, do you, Kratos? All that blood on your hands, on your son's hands.
What is it you will not tell me?
I can't talk about it, but I just need you to trust me.
We follow your every whim.
But you don't believe in any of it.
And still I follow. Because all that matters is that you are safe.
But that's not all that matters. Who's keeping you safe?
I do not need you to protect me.
You sure about that?
Pretender God! For the old father!
Death can have me when it earns me.
Do you even know of God? In your lifetimes, has anyone ever worshipped you? Ever prayed to you? Can you even imagine that kind of love? No! You don't care about anything beyond yourself. Beyond the monster who kills without cause.
Fate only binds you if you let it. Do what is necessary. Not because it is written.
That was pretty epic.